In the JamarGig talent portal, if we are to look, say, into one of the talent profiles, if you look at the profile section, you see that there are a lot of different fields with respect to height, weight, things that you ask them, things that the information that you as a casting director or a decision maker or someone who has to consult talent files needs to know. There are fields here that are main fields that you can see at a glance. Now, all of these fields are customizable in the sense that you can hide fields, and there are more fields that you can exhibit depending on the information that you need. Now, to modify those fields or to decide which ones you want to be visible, you go up into the global settings, this little wheel cog in the upper right-hand corner, and then you go to data model. It's called data model because all this information is in fact data. And data is in fact also part of the most valuable information and the thing that brings the most value to any sort of business, even if your business is only one person. So you can see all the different fields that are available. There are many, many, many fields, including the avatar, privacy policy, date of birth, all that kind of stuff. Now, you may not need all of this. So you can see here the status of them at the current time. Some are deactivated, some are activated. If they're activated, obviously that means they appear within JamarGig. Now, if we were to say pick date of birth, right? You can choose for each field not only whether or not to activate it or deactivate it, but you can see who is able to see this. So in this case, date of birth, I perhaps do not want the client to see this. So I can take off the client, then I press update, and that saves it, and therefore only the talent and your casting team can see it. Email, you might not want the client to see that, and you might not want your casting team to see that, or you may, it doesn't matter, and then you can update that. But it's all pretty much customizable in that sense. Now, if there are many fields that perhaps you won't need. So we have a whole list of fields for, let's say, measurements and for costumes, and perhaps you don't need them. Well, in that case, you can reuse them, let's say the body type one, and you can use it for something else. We can call this, whatever you need. It could be school ID number, right? In the status, it'll use the body type field name, but you can use it for something else, right? And then you can put it in a different section on the casting profile or the talent profile. And then once again, you can decide who it's visible to, and then you just update. So that's how you update and modify all the fields that are in each talent record. Now, within these fields, for instance, if we go to the union list, now you see there is a pre-populated list for unions that is in there, and perhaps to use this union list, there are unions that you need but are not on the list. And this is where you can go to right here where it says talent profile. There's a little drop-down menu. You go to lists. And here you can go to find the unions list. And here's where you can list all the unions that are in that field that can be used. So you can take some away. You can add ones that you need that maybe are not here, and then you just simply update. And that's how you update all the fields in JamarGig.